Buzz, the doorbell rang. "Mail's here," Ella shouted up to her stepmother and stepsisters. She walks toward the door and twists the handle. "Good afternoon, George," Ella says, a cheery smile plastered on her face. "Thanks for the mail. Have a wonderful day." Ella shut the door and began flipping through the stack of envelopes. Anastasia, Drizella, stepmother. Of course, no mail for me. It appeared that Ella did receive mail. What a wonderful, unexpected surprise! Ella's face lit up in joy, yet she was still confused. It was very unexpected for a servant to receive mail. "Prince Ben's ball," Ella said aloud in excitement. Then she began to skip up the stairs when she bumped into her sneaky stepsisters. "A ball!" they yelled loud enough for stepmother to hear. "Please let us help you. Please, please, please," they begged. Drizella and Anastasia had always cared for Ella. They could tell by the way their mother talked to Ella she disliked her. Unlike their mother, the stepsisters loved Ella like a real sister. "Well, okay," Ella said softly, cracking a smile. "Yay!" they cheered. The three of them got to work, sewing, pinning, pleating, and the dress was sure to be elegant. The outfit would be topped off with a classy pair of glass slippers. 3 hours later. "Bye, Cinderella." Drizella and Anastasia waved. It seemed that Ella wasn't a classy enough name for the occasion, thus she became Cinderella. With a swift push, Cinderella closed the door and headed to her car. "Bippity-boppity-boo!" Cinderella heard a faint voice call. Suddenly, her carriage began to turn to a pumpkin. A flash of glitter popped from behind the enormous vegetable, and Cinderella caught a glimpse of a wand. Out popped Fairy Godmother. "Going somewhere?" she said slyly. "I'm going to the ball," Cinderella huffed. "Now, why would you do that?" "Simply put, I work for your stepmonster, and she ordered me to stop you from going to the ball and meeting Ben." Cinderella's lip began to quiver, and Fairy Godmother knew it was next. Cinderella's eyes poured out tears faster than Niagara Falls. "Then I'm walking," Cinderella barked. "Suit yourself," Fairy Godmother glared. "You won't make it far in those heels." Ella began walking down the driveway when, boom! Rain fell from the heavens, soaking Cinderella and all of her hard work. "Great, as if this night couldn't get any better," Cinderella thought aloud. "Oh, the irony," Cinderella thought. Ella hoped her stepsisters would be carrying and not go to the ball, but who could resist Prince Ben? Fairy Godmother knocked on the door, dropped a note, and left. Drizella and Anastasia opened the door and saw the note. The outside of the letter was addressed from the royal Prince Ben. It seemed as though Fairy Godmother had conjured up a fake invitation. "The ball!" they squealed, excited that Cinderella wouldn't be the only one enjoying herself tonight. Little did they know she was doing anything but enjoying herself. As if it were magic, a beautiful gown appeared in each of the girls' rooms. The dress in Drizella's room was a beautiful powder puff pink that was poofy at the bottom. Anastasia's dress was a powerful shade of blue covered in blue sequins. Once they finished with their hair and makeup, they set out for the ball. They hadn't a clue that Cinderella was somewhere out there, trudging through the rain, looking a mess. The girls giggled when they arrived. Full of excitement, they stepped out of the shiny white limo, and they were overcome with the smell of cologne and perfume. It really was the ball. Meanwhile, Cinderella was dragging herself up the stairs to the entrance. The guard gave her a disgusted look, but let her in. She had an invitation. Cinderella's dress was drenched in water, and she looked just as she did before she left, dirty. Her hair was rattier than a bird's nest. The only thing appealing was her glass slippers. Cinderella stepped into the ballroom and drew the attention of the whole room. Not the good kind. People gave Cinderella dirty looks and snickered at the sight of her. The only person in the room who seemed to disregard Cinderella's appearance was Prince Ben. Just as he began to approach her, bippity-boppity-boo, Fairy Godmother appeared, and she began to tell Ben horrible things about Cinderella. She was trying to convince him that he should not consult with her. Embarrassed at what she was hearing, she darted for the door, and her slipper fell off. "Oh no, you forgot your slipper," he shouted to her. It was too late. Cinderella was already racing back home. Many days later, back at home. There were no words from Prince Ben after the ball. It seemed that he'd given up on trying to get to her and their love, and she'd done the same. She sat at home in sadness, awaiting the day that they meet again, properly, not happily ever after.